Early one morning in a quiet green forest, a young crow named Karo woke up feeling very hungry. The sun was rising slowly and the golden light touched the trees. Birds were singing and the wind moved softly through the leaves. Karo flew quickly from branch to branch searching for food, but he was impatient and restless. He wanted food immediately. As he flew near a small river, he saw a fisherman sitting quietly beside the water. The fisherman placed a basket of fresh fish beside him and began repairing his net. Karo's eyes became bright with excitement. He thought, "This is my chance to get food easily. I will grab a fish and fly away before the fisherman notices." Without thinking, Karo rushed down quickly, but the fisherman suddenly waved his hand and shouted. Karo got scared and flew away empty-beaked. He landed on a tall tree feeling angry and hungry. He said to himself, "Why is everything so difficult? Why can I never get food quickly?" While he was complaining, an old wise owl sitting on the same tree watched him carefully. The owl had lived in the forest for many years and had seen many young animals make mistakes. The owl said calmly, "Young crow, why are you so upset?" Karo replied, "I am tired of waiting. I want food quickly. Every time I try something I fail." The owl smiled gently and said, "Sometimes the forest rewards those who wait, not those who rush." Karo did not understand the meaning of the owl's words. He thought waiting was a waste of time. He flew away again searching for something easy. Soon he saw a farmer walking with a cart full of corn sacks. The sacks were slightly open and some corn was falling on the road. Karo quickly flew down and tried to grab as many corn seeds as possible, but a dog guarding the cart began barking loudly. Karo panicked and flew away again without any food. Now his stomach felt even emptier and his wings felt tired. He sat quietly on a rock near the river and watched the water flow slowly. While he was sitting there, he noticed another crow sitting very still on a branch near the river. That crow did not move or rush. It simply watched the water patiently. Karo wondered why the crow was doing nothing. Suddenly, after a few minutes, a small fish jumped close to the surface of the water. The patient crow quickly dipped down, caught the fish and returned to the branch peacefully eating its meal. Karo was surprised. He flew closer and asked, "How did you do that?" The crow replied, "I waited quietly. Fish always come near the surface. If you stay patient, the river will give you food." Karo felt a little embarrassed. He remembered the owl's words about patience, but he was still unsure if waiting would really work. However, his hunger forced him to try. He sat on a low branch above the water and decided to wait. At first it felt very difficult. His mind kept telling him to fly away and search somewhere else. Minutes passed slowly. The sun climbed higher in the sky and the forest became warm. Karo almost lost hope, but then he remembered that rushing had only brought him trouble, so he stayed still and watched the water carefully. Suddenly he saw gentle ripples moving across the river. A small silver fish appeared near the surface. Karo focused all his attention. He waited for the right moment and then quickly swooped down. His beak touched the water and this time he caught the fish successfully. He flew back to the branch feeling proud and relieved. The fish tasted better than any food he had imagined because he had earned it with patience. While he was enjoying his meal, the old owl flew down beside him. The owl asked, "Young crow, what did you learn today?" Karo smiled happily and replied, "I learned that rushing makes problems but patience brings success." The owl nodded wisely and said, "The forest works with its own rhythm. Rivers flow slowly, trees grow slowly, and success also comes slowly if we learn to wait and observe." Karo felt grateful for the lesson. From that day forward he changed his habits. Whenever he searched for food, he watched carefully and waited for the right moment instead of rushing. Soon he became one of the most successful crows in the forest. Other young birds often asked him how he always found food. Karo would smile and share the lesson he had learned. Patience is stronger than speed. Many birds began practicing patience just like Karo, and the forest became calmer and wiser. Karo often remembered the hungry morning when he had failed again and again because of rushing. That memory reminded him to stay calm and thoughtful. As seasons passed, Karo grew older and wiser. One evening he saw a young sparrow complaining loudly about not finding food. The sparrow said, "Everything is unfair. I try but nothing works." Karo gently told the sparrow the same lesson the owl had once told him. The forest rewards those who wait, not those who rush. The sparrow decided to try waiting beside a berry bush. After some time, ripe berries began falling from the branch and the sparrow happily collected them. That day the sparrow also learned the quiet power of patience, and Karo felt proud because he had passed the wisdom forward. The peaceful forest slowly turned golden as the sun set behind the hills. Birds returned to their nests and the river continued its calm journey. Karo sat quietly on his favorite branch watching the sky change colors. He no longer felt the restless hunger that once controlled him. Now he understood that patience was not weakness, patience was strength. Patience gave time for the right moment to appear, and those who learned to wait would always find their reward. And so the crow who once rushed through the forest became the crow who taught everyone the power of waiting. In the forest whispered its gentle lesson to every creature that lived there: patience always wins.